Scorpio, a song is kind of setting it off, is what I'm hearing. I'm being set off, okay, which is, I'm getting closer to your heart. Something to do with Paul McCartney. But like, yeah, I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to your heart. So, yeah, so it feels like that you're moving closer to a crunch time or a date or going on a date or something, but it's getting closer and closer and closer to the time of something. Okay, it might be a thing. If I say thing, you say Stephen. So there might be a Stephen, it could be yourself, but I'm hearing like I'm getting closer and closer and closer to you. Okay, so you could be warming up to someone, you're talking to someone all the time, blah, 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 and you're getting warmer and warmer. It feels like that game of where it's like warmer, colder, warmer. So you could be dealing with a 5, Sagittarius, Taurus, but like I'm getting warmer and warmer and warmer and trying to guide my way through to get through this time in order to succeed in the end. So it might be where you're coming towards someone or they're coming towards you and you're kind of meeting halfway. You might be traveling at some point or talking about traveling. But I'm definitely hearing like I'm getting closer and closer and closer and closer. Okay, unless your name's Kosher, okay, or like Claire also. But yeah, so I definitely keep picking up that I'm just warming up to your heart, and we're getting more and more and more involved. Okay, is what I'm hearing for a lot of you. So Scorpio. So you can also watch this as an Aries or a Scorpio or a life path 4, but we are doing Scorpio. Okay. If you don't know about that, you can follow the links provided below that are all free videos that explain how I read in numbers. Okay. So this is going to be a twin flame soulmate mirror reading, basically, of how you're mirroring the partner that you're with or without. Okay, so let's see. So Scorpio, divine feminine. Let's have a look at what's going on with the feminine, because you can swap roles really, basically, when it comes to feminine and masculine energy. But let's see, feminine, what's going on with the divine feminine of Scorpio. The divine feminine of Scorpio, what they got going on this week, please. The divine feminine, Scorpio. So Libra, okay, or a 2. Are you speaking to this person or not? Okay, if I say not, you say Pisces. Swinging on a tree, Kissing. Ink. I'm definitely picking up like ink well or something to do with a will. Some of you might be looking into like a will or money that might be inheritance, like an inheritance to you from family, or this person is. But I definitely keep hearing something to do with around a will, okay, writing up agreements of a will and all these kind of things, and I might be renovating. I'm also hearing renovation of home, renovating this, renovating that, changing this, changing that, okay. There's a possible energy of Libra here. Now, for a lot of you, if you're not speaking to your partner, I've got no idea why. If you are speaking to your partner, it is more of that you probably haven't even met this person yet. You haven't seen them, you haven't met them, but there's an energy of getting closer, okay? It's getting closer and closer to the time of me actually seeing and meeting this person, okay? For once, I'm also hearing like Stevie Wonder. For once in my life. Wonder, a fish called Wonder. You really could be dealing with like someone from France or a Pisces for a lot of you, okay? Show me the divine feminine of what they've got going on in their life. It's connected to Scorpio. The divine feminine, please, for Scorpio. 10 of Wands. So it's a little bit of a burden. What is it? I mean, are you not speaking to this person, or are you? Or is there just loads of work to be done first before we can meet each other and before we can actually see each other? Because this might be where you've never seen the person, okay, or you're about to. But it's kind of like before we can actually start seeing each other, there's quite a bit of work that needs to be done with myself first before I can show you, okay? So you might be talking to a person, but you may not have either one, met them or seen them. But again, still, this energy remains hidden because of the work that needs to be put in by the divine feminine to meet the masculine. So this has come up in past readings where a couple of them that I've just done, actually, if your name's Dunn or Pucci, but like work that needs to be put in to be able to meet somebody, okay? So the divine feminine on this side is going through things individually within their life that they don't want to show or tell you. This is a show or tell, like, okay, I'm not showing you, I'm telling you. Did you see it? Did you not see it? Have you seen me? Have you not? Okay, so it's kind of one of those, until I can see you properly and we can actually spend the rest of our lives together, there are certain things in my life that I need to get done and work on myself first before we meet each other in the future. Now, if you guys have not met this person at all, there's preparation work that needs to be done. Now, there's why I'm also picking up that this is a lot to do with around preparation and things around the house and the home, of things that need to be done around work as well. Like, my workload is getting heavy and I can't wait till the end of the day until I can see you again. But it's a bit like this energy of where the feminine has work to do on their appearance of pride. That's why it's a Libra energy. Their pride and their appearance, okay? This is why it's always an undisclosed energy. There is something that the divine feminine might be working on of a fear of their appearance, okay? It could well be because I'm getting older or something else, or I'm really stressed about you seeing me for the first time and I'm getting nervous, okay? But it can also be to do with around pride, okay? I'm very prideful, okay, and I'm very respectful, and I don't just throw myself in straight away, okay? So there is certain work that this high priestess is doing on her look of life, how they look within themselves, on themselves, how they look. If they're worrying, if they're fearing, there's something that the divine feminine is going through where they are fearing how they look, okay? Now that can have anything to do with around their appearance, their weight, or anything like that, but there is this underlining issue. Well, there is for this person here, there's a certain issue that they have, but I don't know if it's an issue with you. I think it's an issue within themselves about showing, okay? Show and tell, okay? It's more of an energy of don't cut your nose off to spite your face, okay? So it's something around someone's face, okay? You may not have even seen their face, or you have seen their face. But again, there's still work that this person is doing individually around their appearance, because it could be I'm worrying about how I'm going to show up in life, and if I want this to be forever, there is certain work that I need to do on my appearance in order to meet you, okay? Things are not always when the doors of perception are cleansed, things never appear as they truly are. Is it true? Is it false? I mean, are you telling people or not telling people? Let's see, the divine feminine, because these can be two stories. They can be individual things that you're going on through as a divine feminine that compares to what the divine masculine goes through before the work is done, before you meet the person, okay? So like I said, if you haven't got anyone in mind at all, this is you guys that are basically just kind of doing work on yourself before, and preparation work that needs to be done on yourself before you meet the person in your future, okay? Because it would be needing to show up authentic. That's why it's truth. If I want something authentic in my life, I need to show up authentic. I need to be honest. I need to be truthful. I need to be truthful for what I want, what I need, and my needs and my concerns come first. If they do, I need to work on that so I can be prepared for the future of the person that I know of, are in contact with, or meet in the future, okay? So this is going to be for you guys that may or may not be single, okay? Let's see, divine feminine. The divine feminine for Scorpio. The divine feminine for Scorpio. What they got going on, please, this week. So you got Sagittarius, Taurus. So they are healing. There's certain internal energies that they're healing from, of like scars, wounds, okay? Someone actually did come up in the chat there when I was saying about like Scarface, that someone had actually got scars on their face or scars on their body or scars. Okay, and someone told me that someone was in an accident and they were suffering from that. This could be you here, okay, or the person that you know of. Now, but there's also like an internal energy as well that is worried about my appearance as well, okay, but it is healing. Now, whatever it is that this person may be not talking to you, see, they could be talking to you about it, but they may not talk very easily to anybody in their life of family, where it is anything that they feel uncomfortable showing people. Like, whatever it goes on with this person within their mind, they're worried about, like, it might be like, you know, for me, for instance, like if I was to just say myself, right? Me, I have a weight issue, okay? I have a weight issue, and my issue with myself can be slightly destructive at times, okay? But I don't really worry too much about it. But there could be things like that is around weight, because this is heavy weight, okay? So it might be like, I want to lose enough weight before I go out dating, for instance, and I might not be, okay? But I want to lose a sufficient amount of weight first before we meet, okay? It could be something like that, because this is heavy, this is weight, I'm losing weight, getting prepared, I'm also working out and so on and so forth to get fit and prepared to meet you in the future. This would also be, I'm also healing from any kind of internal scars of the past, where there could have been a traumatic experience that could have happened in this person's life in the past, and it's been a heavy weight for them to carry, but they are healing from that, which means it can be the loss of a loved one, it can be grief, okay, it could be a burden for this person to carry, where it is around the energy of loss of loved ones, around, like I said, internal scars as well, of like, this could also be someone that has lost a person in life, like a mother or a father, and stuff like that that could have gone on in childhood. Okay, if you go back, but it could be like childhood experiences. It could be the grief of a loss of a husband or a wife. It could definitely be like the loss of an ex, and it was a traumatic experience. And before I show up authentically, I want to make sure that I've healed every kind of situation from my past first, so I can go into the future fully prepared. Meaning that this person more than likely wouldn't just jump straight into anything without considering themselves first. This person could also be a Piscean, because if I say self, you say selfish. Okay, so I don't know why I'm hearing around selfies. Either takes a lot of selfies or don't take a lot of selfies. I don't know. But like, I'm hearing like that there's a lot of work that I need to do on myself first, and heal from all scars and wounding of past relationships, so that nothing distracts me from the connection that I have with the masculine, or the connection that I want to have with the person in the future, which is being prepared. It's getting fit, it's getting ready, it's dealing with things, okay? And it's dealing with things on an emotional level of also counselling as well, right? This can be like counselling energies, grief counselling. It can be spiritual counselling, it could be hospitals, nurses, that kind of stuff, right? So this person could be a nurse. There could be an energy of like working for the elderly and that kind of stuff, okay? Or this person could be elderly, okay? Themselves, they could be elderly. Let's see, one more card for the Divine Feminine of Scorpio, please. For the Divine Feminine. Because, I mean, if this gets touchy, this gets, you know, these are personal readings, because what we do is we look into what a soul is going through that is preparing themselves for a person that doesn't turn up as an arsehole. Okay? So they could be bleaching an arsehole or something, I don't know, or calling you an arsehole. But again, there is a certain amount of stress and worry that this person might be having. Okay, it might be where they're thinking about you a lot, this side. They think about you a lot, okay? If you're a masculine energy on this side, this person's doing all of the hardest spiritual work, okay? So whatever it is that may or may not be spiritual, if you've got a divine, because this is a spiritual divine connection that you have with them, right? But this soul needs work doing to their projection of life, of how they see themselves. Because if you're dealing with a mirror, which is the readings that we're looking at, this can be a mirror, it can be a Two of Cups, okay? So if we're dealing with a mirror, okay, what they want to do is they reflect themselves. You see, I will say that the way that you can heal is you heal through the soul and the eyes of another person, right? So it can give you healing energy as a metaphysical one, okay? But it also takes work for this person to be prepared to know that they're actually ready for the future. So it's more of like preparation, okay? I'm preparing myself for the long haul of life, that now the work can start, it can continue on, but there is things that I need doing first, and finding out about myself on a discovery of self-discovery before I'm prepared to be in a relationship. Because whether you believe it or not, here, this side, you are kind of prepared for a relationship, but you're in more of the preparating skill energy here. Okay, it could be a scale, could be Libra. You see, the thing is with Libra energies, they are cardinal. Okay, if they have any other signs within them that is also cardinal, that's why this is taking time, because they're a cardinal sign. They can think very positively and very negatively. But if a Libra energy of 2 starts to think very negatively about themselves, they can take a long time to heal from past relationships, because it would have seemed very unfair to them, blah, blah, blah. It throws their life out of balance. They start to think, oh, I'm not prepared for a relationship, and suddenly I am now realising that I have to put the work into myself to get to where I want to be, right? So if a Libra aspect of 2 somewhere starts to have self-issues and self-doubt and self-worth issues, they can start to destroy themselves, where they need to start thinking more positively about the energy of the masculine that's supposed to be supporting this energy, okay? Yeah, because I definitely keep picking that energy up of the first leading card of Libra. Is if I see you as positive, that's where I'm headed. But I'm having to do work on myself. But if I see myself as someone that can be very negative, of the aspect of how I mirror it back to myself, they're kind of lost in this loop. Okay, lost in a loop of a hell loop, maybe. It could be a Capricorn or a Gemini energy involved. But like I'm lost in this dark energy of a loop where I seem to have 2 steps forward, okay, but then 2 steps back, okay, and I'm always being held back, and I'm holding back, and I'm holding back feelings and emotions, but I'm holding back information and things about myself that you have not discovered about me yet, which might mean why you have not met this person yet, okay. If we do look at the energy of people that are in metaphysical connections, because there is this approaching energy, but if this person has an energy of like self-destructive energy, they're trying their best not to, and they're trying to think more positively about themselves for the energy of here. Okay, you know what you need to realize mostly is all you guys that watch tarot card readings are divine feminine. It's very rarely that a divine masculine is really going to be bothered with all of this stuff, right? But majority of you guys that watch are you guys that are actually being prepared to ascend to the next stage of life, to the next person, to the person that you want to be yourself, is the person that you want in your life to be like you. Okay. Alchemy. So let's see. Show me the divine masculine. Show me the divine masculine that is connected to Scorpio, please. Show me the divine masculine of what they got going on this week, of the divine masculine that is connected to Scorpio. So the Ace of Swords. So that is the truth. Oh dear. So, man. So if you're in a relationship, you've got a lot of masculinity energy here. 4 of Pentacles is either I'm not letting you go, like I'm with you, okay, and I'm going to be with you through all of this time. I have been and I will be, okay, and I will be with you in time, okay. But so that might be an energy of like grasping hold of this person and keeping hold of them, right? But there might be an energy of where some of you are trying to block this energy out, okay, the masculine, where it's difficult to get in, like. It's a difficult energy here, because if one reflects an energy of negativity onto themselves, they can reflect an energy of negativity onto this person to not give this energy so much attention, okay? So it can be chasing energy, okay, chasing the dragon, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Let's see. Robertson, Robin. Let's see. Show me the divine masculine that is connected to Scorpio, please. The divine masculine that is connected to Scorpio. So they're up for it. This is sex and passion, and you got Pisces here. You got like Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. This person could be, well, like myself. Scorpio rising, Pisces sun. But you could have that aspect in one's chart here. Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, Aries also in one's chart as well. There is charting this course. I feel like if you're supporting your divine feminine energy here, you're not letting them go. No, 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 no. This is not letting someone go. Because like if you've got kids this side, this would be well like, no, you're not going anywhere. You're not coming in. Okay, but if you're in with me, you are not going anywhere. You are not going anywhere, young lady. Okay, but like yeah. I was hearing Lady Karma, Carmel, Carmen, Carmel, Mel, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Carmel, Carmel, Melanie, Eggett, eggs. Some of you might be eating it. Actually, I had eggs and bacon this morning. Turkey bacon and an egg. And then I'm drinking water, put the coffee down for a little while, and I'm now gone on my vape and stopped smoking as well. So that's preparation, right? But it's kind of like that. You might be getting prepared to, like physically, mentally and emotionally being prepared. This can also be things like worrying about one's weight as well, okay? But I definitely keep hearing I'm worth the weight in gold, like I am worth waiting for, okay? Because this is gold, okay? So it could be Goldilocks and the three bears. So you really could be dealing with like a Pisces, which is a 3, okay? But like I said, I keep hearing I am worth my weight in gold, and are you prepared to wait? And then the answer to that is yes. So this person is waiting, and there is a sexual advance of talking and flirting and stuff like that, okay? But if any of you guys contact me again for personal readings and your main question is this person going to reach out to me? I'm going to start having a go at people if you're not talking to people. Why is it that people do not speak up to people that they're interested in? I have no idea. And I'm sick to death of how that floats around tarot card readings, of how it all started off many years ago when people were doing tarot card readings. They would say the person's stalking and spying the shit out of me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's you watching tarot, okay? If you're interested in someone, open your mouth and speak to them. You don't need to waste your money on a tarot card reading, a personal one by me, to find out about speech and communication. Because the first thing I will grill you over is, if you're interested in a person, open your mouth and speak to the person and find out first. You don't need to find out off me or a tarot card reading. You can find out yourselves. You just need to have courage and strength to open up and speak. Okay? If you get turned down, don't worry about it. Okay? You can always at least then you know. Okay? So, there's that energy there of me grilling some people. So, yeah, but I definitely keep hearing a message for you, though, is that I am not letting you go, okay? But, which means that I am worth my weight in gold. Are you prepared to wait? Yes, I am worth the weight in gold, okay? Golden. You're golden. Golden balls. Dick? Richard? Golden balls? I know someone called Richard, we call him Dick, and then we call him Golden Balls. You right there, Golden Balls? Golden Ball. Gullible. I'm also hearing gullible. Gullible. Very gullible. Easy going. Easy, Steve. Or Steve's Electric. Steve's Electric. Some sort of Electric Avenue. I keep hearing Boogaloo Electric Avenue. Ooh, no. Electric Avenue. Don't know what that is. Electric? Something to do with electric bills or electric meter? Or the name Bill or Billy? What's my nickname? Well, there's an electric spark. There is a spark, unless your name's Mark. But like a spark. This person could actually be an electrician as well. But like a spark. Okay, there's 100% a spark there. It's just that, like I said, this 4 of Wands, this 4 of Pentacles is either one, not letting anybody in, okay, or it's definitely not letting this person go. So if you do have energies of where people are cross-watching of third energies, okay, whoever this person is with and talking to, they're not letting them go, okay. But it's coming in here, it's definitely coming in. Because I'm hearing I'm in there. I'm in with that person and I'm not letting them go. That's mine. You're mine. You're all mine and I'm going to eat you all up. What is that? All the better to see you with, my dear. Goldilocks and the 3 bears? All the better to see you with, my dear. Or is it a grandparent? We're like, oh, all the better to eat you with, my dear. I also heard I had no idea that you felt that way. Like, I have no idea really and truly how you feel about me. I have no idea. This is Elijah, a blind deer. But an old deer is also a grandparent as well, like an old deer. Come in, dear. Anyway, so I'm going to stop messing around. I know these are very quick and sharp to the point, but we're going to get to the point. If you want to join, this is where I go further in depth now, okay? So we're going to clarify this side, show you the coming together or the arguing or the split up or the breakup or the future energy, what it might mean individually that you've got going on in your lives if you are in partnership, okay? If you're not in partnership, what this could mean, okay? Then life stories of how this is still going to represent a normal reading as well. And then we look into what is the outcome going to be for the relationship that you have at the end of the week. At the end of the week, what will the outcome be of your relationship? What will the outcome be? Okay, so we'll look into that as well. But that's like half an hour long, more than likely, something like that you get on Patron. It's the full access bundle only. That's where you have access to all of them. So if you follow Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Tube and the North Node, you can watch those. And if you also follow me in numbers, as well as, like I said, if we are looking at this for you guys as Scorpio, you can see this as an Aries aspect as well, meaning you can watch the Aries reading, okay, and watch this as a life path 4, as well as the Aries as a life path 4, okay. That will just give you more messages. When you add them all together from all the different readings, you get more of a clue of what's going on with or without them, with you and with them, okay. So, if you want that, there's a full access bundle only. You can find that link provided below. Please make sure you also follow Angel Radio, which is all the links provided below to other channels that I also run. And it's free music, so listen to your heart's content. We're trying to build up as many views now, because we have 1,000 subscribers, so I'm trying to build up the view rate of the videos in order to get subscriptions of like YouTube to open it up a little bit more. Okay, but if you want to follow, it's free, it's down below. Thanks very much, Scorpio. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.